Good evening. It is day 21 of our Arizona adventure, and we're back, yay, up north, out of the desert. We enjoyed the desert. It was nice and warm in the morning, but boy, it was hot in the day and the evening. Uh, Today went a lot smoother. Uh, Part of it was we stayed at a hotel, so cars just stayed packed. Had a little bit of excitement this morning, however. Got in the car and went, turned the engine off and nothing. Dead battery. And it's like, oh, shoot. Well, kind of figured one of two things. Either that it was too much draw on the battery from the air conditioning, the heat, and the low gearing, or Evelyn, when she was tearing the car apart looking for several items, well, she managed to accidentally flip the switch in the back, which is easy to do, and that killed it. Thank goodness our neighbor in the motel was able to. I had jumper cables. That was the saving grace, and he had a big truck. Took a few times, but we got the Subaru to fire and just ran okay. It did try to die on us at one point where we'd gone up the grade with the aircon and it being like 95, but it just slowly cranked over, and luckily it did kick over, and then we were off. Superior is on US 60 east of Phoenix, and we drove up to top of the world, which is the highest point on US 60, and took pictures of the top of the world trading post, but there really wasn't that much there. Turned around, went back to Superior, drove east to Phoenix, called my friend Mark just to see if we could get some tips on how to get this car with its suspension that definitely is in some part damaged home safely. Other than that, we just kind of cruised on through. We touched the corner of Phoenix, and then we went up the Apache Trail, which goes north east from the city. Wow, at least the first 8 miles or so was just packed. I mean, car after car parked on the side. And some beautiful lakes too, and some one-lane bridges, big bridges. And then we had 25 miles pretty much of, well, the first 3 miles were the worst. They were just straight down a mountain, down a road that was about, not about as wide as our vehicle, and that was it, with a few minor turnouts. And because of Memorial Day weekend, lots of traffic going up and down too, so you really had to be careful of coming around those curves. Not just me watching for them, but me watching out for them. But we made it safe, and we got to Theodore Roosevelt Lake and their marina, and I was able to grab something for Evelyn for lunch, and I'm still on a liquid diet, but the nice thing is somewhere about 4 a.m. my throat relented a bit and I'm able to drink liquids again. I've still got a sore throat. I still feel sick, with at least that much, but not as much today, thank goodness. From Theodore Lake, we drove up to Payson. We had lunch, late lunch, early dinner at the Jack in the Box, and then we drove northeast to a bit, and then we took a dirt road back across to Pine and Strawberry to finish off the Mogollon Rim series. The road was pretty interesting, but nowhere as interesting as the road that went for the Apache Trail from Phoenix up to Theodore Lake and its dam. From there, well, we just kind of rolled. We took a little bit of moments to talk about it, and we've rolled up here, and look, we're out of the desert finally. Pine trees, grass, a lake, Really nice. Anyways, I'll talk more about it on the night video tomorrow. You all be safe out there. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.